Are we gonna do all this backtracking to get some of the stuff we can get now? I'm gonna say yeah. Why not? Oh, because of the time thing. You know, I'll probably get some sort of achievement if I don't take as much time. And I would like that energy tank, too. How can I get down there? I see, so it's through this door right above us here. Well, into that door we go then. Ow! That hurt. That didn't hurt because I responded swiftly. Alright, scan around here. Where is a block I can use to get beneath us? Must be one. Elsewise, it wouldn't say... Oh, there we go. We'll blow that one up. Now, here we go. Gonna be more robots and normal things. Well, normal for this planet. Oh, and again, robots are normal for this planet, aren't they? This'll be much obliged right here. It's almost like it's hidden, like it's a secret. Wonder why the Chozo built it here. Well, the caves have probably, due to natural causes, been shifting around, like their layout, so to speak. I see. In we go. And, look at that crystal they have suspended back there. Now, I bet you that is for more than aesthetic purposes. That's for certain. Oh, well. We'll use this then. That is one powerful bomb. Recent experiences make me suggest that this energy tank will be an invaluable asset in whatever is to come. Well, one last Metroid, that's what's to come. I mean, I know that. Anyhow, let's take a look at this. So, yeah, just need to get to the bottom of this chute, basically. Well, I call it a chute, but it's really like a shaft. You know what I mean. You know the idea I'm getting at here. At least I assume so. Now, do we really need this right now? Well, might as well. Even if it's just 6 energy points. I'm not sure what unit her energy tank is in. Joules? Probably not. I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't say definitely it's not. Out of hand. Okay. The thing is, it seems silly to not immediately go after this last Metroid. You know? But I feel like it would still behoove us to go and get some more power-ups. I mean, at this point, we certainly can, you know? Ow. I guess we're gonna... Ow. Teleport first. Well, sure. So, let's just go to an area where there are, say, rinds that we didn't get through before. Any of those rinds in this place? Maybe? No? Yeah, no rinds. Surprising. Guess there's stuff we can get to with the Varia suit, though. But I don't know. I don't feel like going through all that just for that. What about Area 2? Anything down here? I'm gonna say probably yeah. Oh, for sure there's some rinds, so how do we get closer to those? This one. Let's go. Is Area 2 the place with the big blue buildings? Man, I'll have to show Melissa some of these pictures. It's thoughts like that keep you sane out here. Thoughts of returning to life, rather than this sort of living, unending hell. Except it's not so much a hell anymore, I mean... These creatures no longer even stand a chance against us. In any case, if it is a hell, is not a hell for us. It's a hell for these animals. Well, maybe not those big, long neck red things drinking in the background there. They were always pretty. See, and I guess it goes to show that like those crystals on legs, not everything out here is, you know, gonna kill us. So where exactly is that, oh, it's up there. Really? It's just sitting there and I didn't get it? Oh, well, that's why. Now I'll get the heck out of it. Here we go. It's probably, yeah, just a missile. Oh, no, it's a super missile tank. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll give it that one. Now, what was in here anyway? Oh. Well, this is definitely worth getting. This is longer our shield can stay active, and that is only a beneficial thing for us. So the next question is, what else is there in this area that we couldn't get to before? Oh yeah, the rind. Looks like the rind is just, well, I'm heading in the right direction to get to it. And that's only good. We don't need that at all. That's completely pointless right now. And we don't need to take this road either. This is the wrong route. Although, I guess we just senselessly killed all those animals then, but... yeah. They would have senselessly killed us. In the long run, the ecosystem will benefit from Samus's actions here. You know, in the long run. Why'd I go up here? This didn't take us to the rind at all. I'm going in all the wrong direction. I completely misunderstood where I was and how everything connected together. You see, I clearly thought there was a door here that there was not, in fact. We're quite some ways from the rind. And I know they call them yellow doors, but in what way is it not just a rind? I assumed it was a rind. I assumed it was some sort of, you know, fungus. You know, a very strange fungus. It can resist quite a lot of damage, that fungus. But nonetheless, I assumed it was a fungus. Hey, look above us. There's something up there. You see that? How do we get to that? Oh, there's a super missile door on the other side of the chamber the Metroid was in up here. Well, Samus is like a propeller. I mean, I know I've said that before, but it just looks ridiculous when you see her spinning around for that long. And now, shoot that door thusly. Oh god, I said thusly. Here's a tip, guys. Don't say thusly. Thus is already an adverb. Gonna collapse? No. Okay. Perfect. What? Was there like a challenge there I didn't recognize? I mean, I guess so. In any case, I'm certainly glad I didn't have to, say, go through some really tough challenge to try and get that. Well, now what? I forgot that was even there. Well, I guess the question is, how do we get to the rind? I'll take the lift down and go into that hot place. Sounds like a plan to me. And the lift is just right here. You know, this gives us some time to reminisce. Except there's not much to reminisce about. You know, we haven't made friends. We haven't... well, we've seen some beautiful things, at least. Maybe Samus... well, I don't think she's a painter. She might be a bit of a writer, but I don't think she's a painter. So she probably can't do much in terms of drawing that for other people to see, you know. The amazing sights she beholds down here. Anyway, and everything is weaker down here. It's a good thing that just by sheer coincidence, all this weaker stuff happened to be what Samus encountered first, huh? If she encountered, say, those really big Metroids first, or say those much stronger cannons first, or fire blaster things first, you know, what would she have done? She would have been up a creek without a spin attack. A screw attack, screw attack. That's what she would have been. And everything is dead, except us. I bet you it like destroys life down to the microbial level or something. Oh. Well, I guess I could have seen this coming. So first step is activate this, go over here, and now run, run, there we go. That probably was not worth it. We don't really need a power bomb tank increase, but still, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I finally got some closure about what was behind that rind. We also never got on the other side of that horrible poison cloud purple gas thing that was in this area. I have a feeling we might be able to if we slowed down time or something, or maybe just because we have higher energy tank capacity now. I don't know. In any case, I think it's at least worth a shot. Well, at least in our imaginations it is, because if we die, it would not have been worth that shot. At all, absolutely not even a little bit. So, let's head over there. And the descent begins. Here we go. These things aren't even dangerous anymore. Oh, we just guess we can just go through here, never mind. So we can go through that door, or we can go through this door. Let's take this one first, I guess. Oh boy. Aeon tank upgrades are what I hear all about all the time. Okay, here's what we'll do then. I wasted a super missile. I'm well aware of that fact. No need to point it out to me. Here's what we'll do. We'll go up here. We'll slow down time. We'll go back in here. And voila! Aeon tank. Still think it's odd that there are just working fans randomly scattered around like this, but what are you gonna do? Oh wait, that thing is like dead? Weird, wonder why that happened. Did I like kill the mother one or something? Well, beats me. Okay, that's just a way back. Not a way forward. That's what we're after here. Are ways to progress the world. And one of those ways happens to be killing all the Metroids. I guess I'm just always a little leery of, like, just kill 'em all solutions, you know? So I could have taken those tracks down the side, right? Or I could have done what I did and just jumped. I think my jumping was a little better choice. Man, there was a lot down here. Including an energy tank. This was well worth the trip. There's just abundant stuff in this area. I guess the current question then is, how do I get up there? Ow. By going some other direction, I suppose. Still, this is the only way I could have gotten the energy tank, and that makes this absolutely worth it. I really like that nothing can hurt her at all anymore. I mean, it almost seems cruel. But yeah, there's some of those bugs floating around like back there like there were in that area full of vegetation. I wonder if that means that those bugs, like, somehow are attracted to the purple poison gas plants or something. I mean, who knows? I certainly don't. Hold on. No, don't hold on. Actually, no, yes, hold on. Look down beneath us there. It seems like whatever secret route there is to that missile tank, it's in this area. So I say, why don't we check it out? So, if I were that thing, where would I be? Probably around here somewhere, you know? Not beneath us, apparently. Maybe in the end of this room. No, I didn't think so anyway. Yeah, it definitely was not. So, the way there must be from beneath us. Right? I think? No, not in here. Like, look at that glowing yellow thing directly beneath... Or, it's not directly beneath us. It's directly beneath us when we're right here. Oh, I see, but to get to that, we have to go on this sort of circuitous path up this way. And there's like a little door here or something? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. This is the path we took a long time ago to get, like, our first ability to do that jump. To get the high jump. Which now seems, you know, something you take so for granted. So where is that breakable tile then? Oh, here it is. I could have got down here back then. Oh! Glad that I didn't have to deal with that back then, at least. In here you go. Three in one. Not bad, Samus. And in here, we're gonna get the missile tank, right? Absolutely. I still am kind of wondering what made that purple gas thing go away, though. I know that I survived an encounter with one earlier in the vegetation-filled area, but what does that have to do with anything? Oh! Did that somehow... Are they all, like, do they have one network of routes? Anyway, the Chozo architecture will never cease to be impressive, but... Oh, come on. I'm surprised these things are this tough. I guess we did encounter some of the tougher ones even this early on, huh? Yeah. And now we're gonna do some more teleporting. So 66.7%. Does that mean that's the percentage of items that are available here that I got? I guess. Well, anyway, let's look back to, how about... No, not here. What about Area 3? There's a lot of stuff here it looks like we didn't get, but what is there... Like, is there a rind here? I'm just in the mood to take out the rinds. I mean, there are clearly things I didn't get. Oh yeah, and here. I vaguely remember this place. But what is there in here? Something? Oh yeah, oh. Well, here's the problem. No wonder I couldn't get nowhere. And now everything that was here is dead. So obviously I can't go that way, I'm just gonna fall. I'm gonna slow down time just to be safe. That was a wise move. And I can probably blow my way through here, right? I mean, not blow that way, but blow up. Alright. So there's that super missile door, but it's like on the other side of a whole bunch of barriers. I'm gonna have to climb over this building, basically. At this point, Samus is just a blur. Imagine if the space pirates saw her now. They just, you know, would record it as like, there was this, I mean, she's like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, she's a blur. The purple blur. As far as they're concerned, she'd go down in legends. The day that the purple blur appeared and then everybody just kind of died. sort of en masse. Well, I don't know if the pirates have legends. I think that might be applying a little too much humanity to them, but they're not around here anyway, wherever they, you know. At least, like, there are no pirates on this planet. They never went to this planet. They stole stuff that was taken from this planet. Guess they were smart enough to know not to just dive in on it, at least. This is crawling with life form. And I think that, you know, it's clearly shown we're doing no lasting harm to the ecosystem by how quickly the animals, you know, bounce back from all the stuff we do to them. Still, I always do... Then again, I guess the Metroids at this point might have become sort of integrated into their ecosystem, right? We're gonna blow that one up. Blow that one up. Oh. Well, how the heck is this gonna work? Like that, I guess. No, like this, I guess. Oh, this is gonna take a bit of actual puzzling. Yeah, it is. Now we're gonna... Or, hold on. Now we're just gonna blow these up. We're gonna blow that up. Gonna jump up here, down here, and got it. Beautiful. It's amazing what you can do when you have the power to control time and self. Okay, it's really worth going all that way around into the lava pool. Yes! Yes, it is. I'm not sure, you know, I've been having a hard time deciding, like, what footage I should edit out of this and what should not be edited out. Because to some extent, I guess I feel like, it's so pleasing just to watch her go around and destroy everything that used to cause her so much difficulty. Like that. Did you see that? In seconds, but once took a long time. We don't even need the grapple hook thing anymore. You know? Don't even need it. Yep. Now we just move through this stuff like it's nothing. I mean, can you imagine just how Samus must feel right now? She must have kind of a power high. Maybe it's moments like these that make the job all worth it. Well, it's that and, you know, the emotional satisfaction of taking out the Metroids after all the horrible things they've done to her and to a lot of other people, for that matter. Now, hold on. What just hurt me? Oh, there are spikes in the... But how? Anyway, what's up here? I thought the map indicated... Oh, there we go. It's really hidden, whatever it is. And it's just a super missile tank. Well, that's fine. I'll make do with what I got. If that's my prize, so be it. Like, look at the way that it splashes after she gets out of it. It's like it's not lava at all. I really don't think it is lava. I'm pretty sure it's just some sort of, you know, hot goo. Or hot fluid, rather. It doesn't even seem gooey. It seems to have a very low level of viscosity. It's just viscosity. It's just water. I mean, clearly, look at all those, like, machines back there that haven't melted in it. It must not be just goo, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, it must just be... It must just be, like, hot acidic fluid. You know what I'm trying to say here, okay? Come on. So, is there anything else in this sector, even? Probably. It's pretty huge. There's one of those, 3 purple eye creature doors. Anything else? A rind somewhere, say? No. You see, at this point, I'm not sure how much it's worth exploring and how much maybe I should just return to the surface and find the final Metroid. After all, every second we're not killing it is a second it might split into like 10 new Metroids, and that would be a pain. Although, judging by the fact that not a single Metroid has reproduced since we've been on the planet, I expect to just have a very low reproduction rate. And maybe even almost being dead, you know, exterminated as a species isn't going to change that. Who knows? I certainly don't. It would be rather surprising, though. Everything else on this planet reproduces very quickly, is my observation. I suppose they had to, because the Metroids would kill them all. But, yeah, so once again, maybe we're actually going to completely screw up the ecosystem, because the Metroids have become such an integral part of it. Oh, this isn't the way we get out, my bad. So it comes down to a wall, and is there anything else up here except a wall? Or anything? Yeah, here's something. It was just sitting there, out exposed to the deep underground air. Anything over this way, maybe? No, nothing too much over this way. Well, fortunately, we're right above a teleporter now. The question is there anything near here that might justify searching around some more? I want to go with no. Let's just use the teleporter. Alright. Everybody's done complaining, right? Yeah. Right! So, let's first go down to this side, I guess. And what's down here? Something, right? Hello? I mean, this map says there's some... Oh, I see where it is. What? No. Oh. Is that what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that. Now we're gonna jump back up here, and we're gonna get it. Get it good, just like we just did. Next, we're gonna, turn this off, I guess, and just blow these blocks up. Oh, hold on. Never mind, we don't need to blow them up. We can do a lot better than that. Wait, we're just in here? What's in here? We didn't get some... Oh, wait, no, it's just one of these. Okay. So there are doors that just permanently lock, like when you go through them, that you can't open up again. Didn't realize that. Anyway, so there was a rind around here somewhere, right? Yeah, it's up there. Past some other stuff too. We just need to get to the top of this tunnel. I know from experience that can be easier said than done sometimes. Oh yeah, oh, it's one of those puzzle ones, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't want to deal with a puzzle one. So it's right in there, huh? Well, am I even gonna try? I mean, I guess. It could be worth it. Well, put it on slow motion and let's go. Whatever. I just know that if I don't, something's gonna, like, break or something. Oh, oh, I remember this one. Yeah, not worth it. Thank you very much. Unless it's an energy tank, but I doubt it's that. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it. Anyway, here we go. Well, it's just a power bomb tank. The issue with getting those is they don't really have much application beyond, like, what they already, like, are. They're just a power bomb tank, and I don't think power bombs are going to help us in, say, a battle. Although, I don't know. Maybe they could. I shouldn't discount anything at this point. Oh, hold on. We might as well go to that rind on the other side of this wall, so we can at least... I mean, there's still, what, 40% of stuff in this area apparently we've yet to uncover? The thing is that not all of the power-ups we can get are really equally valuable, but the percentage of what we haven't gotten doesn't show us that part. Perhaps that part can't be measured. Well, I mean, we could come up with some kind of system, but it would ultimately be sort of arbitrary. Oh, God. guess we'll just blow this up, though. Might as well. Right? Yeah. Who needs all that stuff? I'll just go get where I'm going this way. Oh. Oh, I can't. Whew. Well, alrighty then. Hope my energy tank is full. I mean, it's pretty close. Alright, let's go. Don't quit going until we're all the way onto the other side. Fortunately, these things do comparatively little damage, so it's not that big of a deal. Still, I wouldn't want to be in there unprotected. I just couldn't I couldn't touch the ground anywhere, because if I did, you know that there'd be some kind of special trap block. Well, okay. Was that worth it? I mean, I guess I was really hoping for some bigger secret on the other side of the rinds. Maybe some remaining Chozo or somebody to talk to. I guess that's what Melissa's for. Maybe that one girl that Samus saved from child slavery, if they're still in touch. Yeah, they probably are. I mean, I don't know, though. Samus is not the touchy-feely type. Much less the stay in touch and feel things type of person. Ah, well. Now over the mountain we go, spinning all the way. Or actually, I could say, screw attack, screwing all the way. It's so efficient as a means of transportation and killing everything in your path in hostile environments. Standing ovation. I guess finally. We didn't even... Did we get everything on the surface at least? No. No, not even half of what's on the surface. Let's go clear out the surface then. The very place we started, and then we'll go to end all this. And kill the last Metroid. Really, in Metroid Prime, Metroids, you know, were taking out, like, the populations of planets. You know, there was a specific Metroid called the Metroid Prime, which practically just lived in order to cause trouble for Samus. And that's really understating it. It didn't just cause trouble for Samus, you know, it killed people. It turned people into, like, monsters that would, you know, sort of be like more Metroids. In some way, it could have ruined Samus's name because it took on her shape. We get the one up here? No? No, I see why we didn't. Oh, I see. We shouldn't have even returned till this final time anyway, because look what we have available to us, because we did. Something that really isn't that useful, actually. Still, I might as well clear out one area 100%, and it might as well be this one. At least this is certainly the easiest one, or I would expect so. The animals just get tougher as you go underground, which is not really what happens here on Earth. On Earth, if anything, you know, I'd say that bears and that kind of stuff are way more vicious than earthworms, or that microscopic worm that I mentioned earlier, as being the deepest known living thing on Earth. And oh, I forgot about these people surrounded by Metroid slime. This has been for you and your families. And all the people who miss you. Huh? Or I don't need the shield active right now, but... Oh, here we go. Guess there was something back here. I mean, apparently, clearly. Really, the music here is, in my opinion, one of my favorites in the... What am I saying? It's, in my opinion, one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites. That's not my opinion. I know it to be true. Though, it being... Now, if I had said, say, it's the best piece in the soundtrack, now that would have been my opinion. Though, I suppose it's not factually verifiable that it is my opinion, except by asking me. Still, I'd say that statement has a truth value, even if it's not one we can verify through normal scientific means. Well, I guess we could ask me, which is, scientific means. That's how they do it in, say, psychology. And they're doing pretty well for themselves, those psychologists. I'd say they've done a lot for me, in fact. I mean, for me in particular. Maybe they've not done a lot for somebody else. But I'm not concerned with somebody else at this particular moment. I'm concerned with me. We're gonna have so many missiles by the time we're through. I like how the missile tanks actually come with the missile upgrades. Like, when you... that didn't sound right, but... like, when you get a missile tank, you're also getting the missile. These tanks we find are full. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case back in Metroid Prime. Woo boy, Metroid Prime is hard. A lot harder than this, really. It's kind of surprising, I guess. Really, Metroid Prime is so much harder than the other Metroid games, I think it's kind of incredible. Perhaps it's just that I'm not as good at, games that are... hold on. How am I supposed to get back up here? Clearly not that way. I guess I just have to go all the way back to the bottom, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Well, give us time to appreciate these rock formations. There's something about rock that I find very fascinating. It's a very old material, is one thing I could say, because when you think about it... oh, you two died. Oh god, this is for all of you. It was good we came back up here. It reminds us that we're fighting for, for people at the end of the day. That was overkill. There's no kill like overkill. And yeah, look at all this green stuff on the rocks. That's definitely somehow created by the Metroids. I guess they kind of weave webs or something? I mean, plainly, the answer to that must be yes, but... I mean, they're not webs, but they're something like that. And now we get to the surface. Look at the moon back there. It's really rather beautiful. And there was whole Chozo cities here. Anyway, you might think that this is kind of silly looking, and you're right. One of those things that I did on that part of the Let's Play that wasn't recorded was discover there's something way up here. Also, look back there. Look at those Aurora Borealis. They might not be called that, though. That might only be what they're called on Earth. I'm not sure what they would be called on SR-388. I suppose that for simplicity's sake, they might still be Aurora Borealis. How high up does this go? Well, I suppose, in theory, doing this, we could just, keep going until we left the atmosphere. We could just... it's how we could travel. It's a way to do interstellar travel, in fact. Anyway, yeah, there's this whole area over here that Samus Propeller Aaron can check out. Hold on. So, what do we got up here? Stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what we need to do. We're gonna need our time manipulating abilities on. That much is for certain. Okay. So. I guess I'm just a little confused here. How are we gonna get over to that one? We couldn't... are we sure we can't blow up that block there? No, we definitely can. It's like reacting as if we can. But what kind of block is it then? Is it like a... well, I mean, okay. So... alright, we're gonna hop up here, roll over here, and we got another Aeon tank. Not sure what Aeon is, though. I guess I've been calling it Aeon, but it really is Aeon. It could be Greek. I don't know much Greek, by which I mean any Greek. Well, that's not quite true. I'm pretty sure that cutis means squid, or is it teuthis? I'm not sure. I don't really know how Greek Greeks.
But for mine own part, it was Greek to me.
Oh, Greece is... Ours an ancient country. Well, I suppose that every country is ancient in the sense that... See, look, there's something on the other side of that. I mean, every country is ancient in the sense that there's, like, the landmass that it's on is old. Because, you know, we all are on the same sort of mass of land. Anything up here? Apparently not. Oh, hold on, I see. We're gonna get up there through an area further up here. Specifically this spot. Huh? These kind of blocks. Oh no, they're these kind of blocks. Hey, so... Here we are. Thank you. So, I guess we're not going to actually be able to get 100% of what's on the surface, because look at all the stuff there is on the surface that's beneath where we can get to. Oh well. I guess there's no reason to hover so far to the surface and hurt those animals, but look at those, like, look at that green thing right there, in the background. It's probably some kind of animal, and it's rather beautiful. Opening and closing. It's like a giant mouth or something. Of course, I don't know that. For all I know, it could be absorbing solar rays or something. I mean, I see the sun back there. And I see those mushrooms trembling. Of course, they're not really mushrooms, but our gunship's our gunship, and of that much we can always be certain. A final stop here before we go and kill the last Metroid. This is the kind of event that novelists will be basing stories on. Like, as much as Zebus, as that mission, you know, this is going to beg for a movie adaptation. All right, into the depths we go. Melissa is gonna love this story. I guess unlike Zebus, though, as personal as this still sort of is, it's also sort of not at all personal. Because, after all, Samus didn't grow up here. She doesn't know this place. She's never been on this planet before. She can only guess what it was like once, rather than know. I can't believe it, we didn't take, well, whatever, we didn't kill it in time, that's for sure. And now I just need to get it, you know, get out of there. Hey. Man, I forgot how much more deadly this place is. Orders of magnitude, though. More deadly. All right. There's one Metroid left. But why are these machines so perfectly structured? Do they detect the number of Metroids in the area? How could they know that the 10 Metroids would be the maximum for an area, though? It just seems so bizarre and inexplicable. I mean, they couldn't have known, right? In any case, we're deep under here now. And as dangerous as that purple fluid was, you know, it's more deadly than, say, heated, highly concentrated acid. Their machines still worked while submerged in it. Well, we can begin by at least clearing out some of this stuff. I mean, there's clearly some kind of crazy puzzle down in here. Hey! don't fire on me like that. Thank you very much. Okay. Can we say blow that up or something? Oh, I see. We're gonna have to get up on that ledge there so we can be on the other side of it. Through here? Well, how are we gonna get it in there? Ah, like this, I guess. Clever. I say as though there's some... Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to get down in here, though, to get to there. And how am I gonna do that? Is there some way to? Yeah, from here. From the other side. I'm gonna have to go all the way around to get down there, though, so, what's all this for, anyway? I hope it's an energy tank. For that, it'd be... Oh, hey, hold on. Oh. For that, it totally would be worth it. But I guess that Aeon tank would also be a good reward, too. Ugh! Missile blocks may return, but other kinds of blocks never do. That's, a metaphor for something. And, there we go. In we go until we get to this larger space here. We blow up that, and we pull on that, and it's out of the way. And then we... Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, huh? No, here we go. Never mind. I was worried for a moment there. There's a little, Chozo robot down there. You know, these are some very hostile Chozo robots. That's all I can say. Well, handle them how we handled all of them. Just shooting until they, you know, don't work anymore. And that all was for that Aeon tank. And I'd say that's worth it. Aeon capacity is a good thing to have because it feeds right into our shields. I mean, it feeds into other things too, but for the purposes of the combat we're no doubt going to engage in down here. We're gonna have to get on the other side of that, I guess. Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah. Shoot it. Good job. No, hey, get in there. And now, here we are on the other side of it. Good as new. We didn't even have to use a melee block thing with that crab spider ball. Crab apple? Perfect. I knew that was there, and that was all intentional. Anyway, once we're down this deep, you know, it really is a shame about all this Chozo technology. Of course, maybe the Chozo... Yeah, I bet you that is what happened in my earlier idea, that the Chozo here fled after the Metroids attacked, that they weren't the same Chozo who built the Metroids, so on and so forth, is, I expect it'll check out. Hey. Those are some tough ones, those gray ones. And I guess in that case, you know, the Chozo didn't want anyone to get the Metroids, but I guess if they figured that if ever someone would come along who wouldn't, you know, horribly misuse them, it would be, you know, well, I guess they doubted anyone would. And if someone did, well, they just have to deal with all their security measures. And of course, the deadliest of these security measures, the giant robot, was not deliberate. But man, look at the size of these facilities. It's incredible, and the lights are still running. If a city on Earth was abandoned for decades, you better believe that wouldn't be the case. Area 8. The whole place is going to be the den of one giant Metroid. That's a tough one. Not too tough. That's still a normal one, though. I thought so, because it still had that golden color. Sort of like bronze. Down this deep, you know, nothing can kill us. Hey, hold on. It's probably, well, no, it's not out of commission, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much that it is. It's not like you know, our survival will depend on that thing. Nonsense. Really, there's no need to bother with any of these. We can just keep going through here. You know, we move through here and we should be fine, mostly. Some kind of Metroid den, right? Just some water. Well, I mean, obviously it's not just water, it's yellow. Probably with mineral deposits or something. An energy tank. Now that's something I want. I see. I knew there was going to be some kind of trick to it. I guess I just wasn't quite confident enough that it would be that one. Alright. Go and we grab the tank. Good job. This is a most excellent prize we just got. Really, there could be nothing better. Well, I mean, friendship or having it led a better life or something, but then again, that stuff isn't, you know, leading a better life isn't something worth hoping for at this point, because this is the life we've led, you know? Like, we can't change the past. Samus's parents were killed by Ridley and all that stuff. And that's just the way it is! No! No! More of these crystal things, though, huh? Not sure how we're gonna get down there. And frankly, I don't think it's worth it for a missile tank. We don't need more missiles that badly. You know? It's not that they would be like an unwelcome thing to have. We just don't need them that badly. And these new spike bats, we definitely can't melee them. We have to take them out first. Fortunately, they are just spike bats, so not too hard to do. There's a door there. There's one of these things here. And we can't get around from above. Like, those yellow globules are moving. Everything on this planet's like an animal, I swear. Probably like filter feeding or something, you know? Hey. Bye. Just these things. Oh, and just another one of these lasers! And, well, I think we've killed all the bugs. Now we have, for sure. Look at those big yellow things, though. You think the Metroids built those? No telling at this point. Still, the Metroids, definitely, I'd say, built a lot of this stuff. Now, it was a race against time, and we lost. Well, really, it was a race against that thing's, the way it works. Yeah, we're not going to get up there that way, but I definitely see Metroid webbing around. Wait a minute, what if these yellow things are Metroid eggs? In that case, we haven't killed the last Metroid even a little bit. But it couldn't be, because they're like other animals in these dens, you know? The Metroids wouldn't have other animals in their where their eggs are. Of course, it's very possible that the eggs are, you know, as tough as the Metroids. So they don't have to worry about, like, other animals. That's not a problem for them. And we're not going to get through there because all those crystals. That was close, but fortunately I moved pretty fast. Of course, it's also possible that the Metroids let the animals in here so they're food that their babies can have as soon as they hatch. Still, I don't think a Metroid baby is too cute. I've seen a lot of them over the years, Samus has, and believe me. They're not something that you exactly, grow fond of. Hold on. Here's this! Oh, that's, one path clear. So what's this way? Some kind of item? Well, I mean, it must be, right? Must be. I mean, right? I guess. And of course, here's that webbing, and we would just fall through there if we... Or no, that was a different sample of the webbing. And it was just for a missile tank capacity increase. Some things aren't worth it. Oh, I get it. The presence of the webs makes me expect that that these sort of traps are the work of Metroids. Although, whether they're consciously trying to build traps, or it's just kind of how the architecture they built worked out for us, I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, clearly there's a lot of other animals down here. Look at these, like, doorways. Down here, I don't know, what is Metroid and what isn't. But I have a sinking feeling that these yellow things might be Metroid eggs. This is a huge chamber we're in now. But, like, there are still working Chozo robots in the Metroid's den. I mean, I guess they might know not to attack robots. I mean, they are, they are Chozo robots. But then, I still think that whatever Chozo built this place, built it to study the Metroids. Maybe what happened is the Chozo who built this place are the ones who made Old Bird and Gray Voice, or I guess I should say, who made the Zebus Chozo aware of the threat posed by this planet. They always do provide us some good Aeon. Those little gray skittery things. Is that an energy tanker or something? Should have seen that coming. I mean, honestly, at this point. It seems like whatever is like the worst spot for something, that's where it turns up. And that's just great. Still, it's good that this was here. I mean, it's a good thing, for example, that Samus didn't, I don't know, begin getting those upgrades before... Hold on. What else is there? Yeah, everything else is towards this central chamber. How do we get in here anyway? Through here? Oh, through here. Ow! That hurt. So what is this thing? Well, first of all, we're gonna kill this. We're gonna take out this robot while we're at it. And we're not going to get through there for now because of the obvious barrier. So how are we going to get in here? Well, I have a feeling it's going to be some particularly... Oh, I was going to expect it something really unpleasant. That was not very complicated at all. I mean, really. Hold on. There's something here? Hold on. Let's just take this out and see if I can't figure out where that missile tank upgrade might be hiding. Around here somewhere? I mean, clearly. Oh, it's on the outside, though. Oh, will I get it? I'd say, yeah, might as well. I mean, I'm assuming it's a missile tank upgrade. I really don't know what it is. Oh, hold on. Nah, it's not worth it. I might have to go back down to the bottom. Something here. Somewhere along there, I knew. And this will be ripped out of the way. Good. Hold on, there's another missile tank, or some kind of item upgrade, right near here. I was doing that problem I mentioned earlier, where I, like, begin jumping, but, like... Yeah, it's through here, right? Yeah, oh. I bet it's in this top one, though. No, I meant this one. Oh. No, not through there at all. Alright, we put that bomb there. That explodes that. And we're out of the... Well, great. That was completely pointless then. Wasn't even for something that was worth it anyway. I mean, probably. I guess I can't really know because I didn't get it. But I doubt I would have really had that much use for it. No! No, who am I kidding? At this point, I'm like out of Aeon. It's, any damage that does to me is kind of negligible when you're out. And we'll pull this out of the way while we're at it. And keep going deeper into the... Whoa! Just some falling debris. I mean, if it'd fallen on us, it wouldn't just be some falling debris, it'd be the death of us, but... Oh yeah, we can't scan. But there's like a missile tank right there. Oh, I see. I probably would have just had to jump up to it. All these darn Aeon-draining robots. And there's something else falling off back there, right? Yeah. Now that definitely gave me a net gain of Aeon on that one. Although you could imagine how easily it might not have. Oh, hold on. How do we get through this? Don't see any real way to do that, but I mean, there must be some way. I say that, but really, that's not true. I mean, from a game design standpoint, of course, there's a way, but from the standpoint of the narrative, Samus would have no reason to suppose there is definitely a way to get there. It's just lucky for her, really, that the environment has always managed to exist in such a state that she can always, when she really needs to, keep getting further in her journey. Look at those things pulsating. Like that thing on the ceiling. What is that? Sir throbbing, though. There's a Metroid. And that's a Metroid egg in the middle there, for sure, but... Shields up. Probably should come in here with a full energy tank, though, huh? Still, I'm not. Super shield, or super missile. 11? Is this all? Yeah, they definitely did just hatch, didn't they? Well, hold on. If there are more Metroids in this room, we gotta take them out now. It's not the sort of thing that just waits. Uh-oh. Get it off! No! Get it off! I don't get it. Why isn't my freezing ray hitting it? Okay, I see what it is. It's just we have to hit him with a bunch of missiles. See, these are the Metroids that I expected when we were sent on this mission. And you see why I might have been a bit surprised when something different happened. Hey. No! See, like that. Why did it just suddenly get unfrozen like that? I don't get it. I don't understand. Sometimes it's like as soon as you hit it with a missile, it's not frozen anymore. And others, they just stay frozen. Hello? There it is. Get off, first of all. Okay, this is bad. I mean, not really in comparison to what we've been up against, you know? Like, these are the larval Metroids really are less dangerous than the elder ones in a lot of ways. Still, we better keep up a charged ice beam. Hello? Oh, hold on. Well, this, for one, is definitely something I want. Very, very good. And so is this. We've been using a lot of ammo and a lot of other things. Who's next? Well, there it is. I saw it. Metroid, wanna come here? Metroid, there he is. Practically on top of us. We shot it at the last possible second, huh? Alright. You know, I don't feel bad at all now that I know these are just babies. Not even a little bit. Especially when you're staring them right in the mouth. Huh? Thought I saw another one. Well, there's probably one beneath us and below us, so let's go for the one. Let's go for the one above us first. The task is done. Now, who's? Oh, we have to. We can't maintain the charge when we're in morph ball form, but we got it back. So there it is. Just wait till it spots us, or we spot it. A little bit of both. Well, actually, no, not really. Whoa! Don't like that. Don't like that so much. Not too into that. I think I'd prefer not having heard that. But, I mean, what? It's probably the oldest Metroid, right? That'd be an appropriate sort of bookend to all this, huh? Still? I mean, there's only one Metroid left. With this, and our full energy tank and filled weapons, I think we're pretty much good to go right now. I mean, our shields are at full charge, our energy tank's at full charge, our missile tanks are not quite full. The ruler of them all! How are we even gonna hurt this one? Well, that's something that I don't know. No, nothing so far seems to be working so well. Is there any way over? No, there's no way over it. Oh, I see. Just shoot them out. It's like a Ridley. Just gotta wait till it has that mouth open, though, before I can even strike it. And, come on. There we go. It's already turning red, though. Yeah, there we go. Don't stop shooting! Ow! That hurt. But I see then that there is a chance to, stun it. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. I should have Use the spider ball. Wow, we're already very low on health. Well, that was the fantasy version of what happened, okay? Here's what really happened. Is it dead? Oh my god! It is! I'm still shaking. And there's that last egg, right? We saw those hatched ones. So, I guess that in the same way Samus was the only survivor of her colony's destruction, this Metroid's the only survivor of the Oh! Nice work, little buddy. So, well, I guess it's like polio. In the end, you can't stand to take them all out. Anyway, Samus never exactly had a family. Not that this is a family, but it's like a pet. She did have a pet before. Come on, baby. So, what are these crystals that that it can eat? So, I guess though this means that the Metroids do have some kind of group loyalty to each other, because as soon as they hatch, they, you know, take to supporting the mother. But why is this one so much smaller than those ones we were killing earlier that also had just hatched, right? I'm not sure. I'm surprised this Metroid isn't, like, eating all of these creatures we're passing either. Still, I do like that, the way that the title being Metroid now has a kind of, not ulterior meaning, but the Metroids suddenly aren't only bad, I guess. I mean, I guess there is kind of a parallel. We're both lost children of the Chozo, eh? Yeah, our parents made some mistakes. Might as well get our weapons restocked. I mean, it's really rather grim, because, like... Oh, this is going to take us back up to the surface, right? But it really is rather grim, because, after all, we just killed its mother. Its mother, you know. Hey, Metroid. This is gonna... You're not gonna be able to quite keep up with me like you have been so far, but don't worry about it. That's normal. I mean, it's not normal, but for Samus, in this case, right now, it's normal. If time was slowed down for you all the time, that'd be something more concerning, I think. I guess the Metroids might have built these crystal things, whatever they are. They could be some kind of, like, web. Like, in the same way the Metroids built those webs everywhere, or those webbings, or whatever you want to call them, maybe they also built, everything else down. Or not everything else, obviously, but I mean these, like, crystal things. And I guess those pulsing yellow things were not Metroid eggs. Metroid eggs were a lot bigger and a lot greener. Hey, come on, kid. Huh. Yeah, back on the surface, alright. Really want to go up here? Well, why not? Worth it? Probably not, but I'll still take it. Ah! Whew. I still am kind of impressed how quickly I got over that encounter with that giant Metroid. Like, I wasn't kidding when I said I was shaken. I really was. Hold on. That's right, clear them all out. Thank you. Don't worry, SR388. Soon, Samus will be gone, and the last Metroid, too. You just can't take them all out, you know? Maybe Samus is beginning to wonder if maybe she wasn't completely in the right, you know? I mean, I don't doubt she's wondering that, but it's more like, you know, she just can't... You can't take out the last one. Not only does it feel like the wrong thing to do, But it also, I do think there's the parallel between her removing... Oh, and that's how we can get through all those other crystals, but I do think there's a parallel between her being the last survivor of her colony and her sparing the Metroid. It's rather stormy out. Well, from space there are clearly electrical storms all over this planet, so nothing terribly unusual about that. Come with me, Metroid, and together we will fly. Personally, I think stormy skies are rather beautiful. I can think of better things, or... Well, actually, no, I was going to say I can think of worse things worse ways to leave this planet. What the hell? Ridley? But you're dead! Like, she killed you, and then she killed you again! Like, you should be, like, triple dead! There we go! Aim for that hideous neck of his! Really, I mean... So, let's go through this. So, in Zero Mission, she killed you, but then the pirates, like, took your body and they like, reassembled it. And that was in Metroid Prime. And then in Metroid Prime 3, they did it again. And now you mean to tell me you survived being killed there, too? This is not in the original Game Boy game, I do know that. But, okay. This is really pretty out of nowhere, but, like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just, like, silly. And also, why isn't this hurting him anymore? What changed? In any case, you're not gonna get the last Metroid, okay? That was the what-if scenario where everything went wrong. How long is this thing? I must have been doing this for like an hour by now. More like 40 minutes. I don't understand the appeal of some things, and this kind of stuff is one of them. Come on, is it dead yet? No! You'd think Ridley would get weaker with each of his horrible, horrible injuries, but no! Samus, tear off his head now, so you can be sure. It's interesting how many Spanish names there are. Guess it wasn't just a Japanese production. In any case, this has been Metroid Samus Returns. It's a symbolic title, you know, since prior to this, the Metroid fans haven't been too pleased with Nintendo's handling of the series. It's also a sort of rebranding of the original Metroid 2 Return of Samus title. Personally, I think the appending Ridley onto the end is pretty silly. It's just hard to imagine him going anywhere with no other forces but himself. But I guess it's possible. It's not that bad, I guess. But maybe there's some precedent for that. I don't know. In any case, it was fun. It's pretty simple, compared to a lot of Metroid games, both in the kind of gameplay layout and perhaps even in the thematic content compared to something like Metroid Prime. It still seems like a labor of love, though, and while I never played the fan-made Metroid 2 remake, I thought this one was pretty good. Now, I've never played the original Metroid 2, though, so I don't really know how to compare it. I really hate Ridley. And we all know enough to know that Samus didn't kill him. She should have cut off his head. Even he couldn't recover from that, surely. See? If I'd gone with my original playthrough, it probably would have been 10 hours. Also, this is Talon 4 Overworld music they're playing, isn't it? Nice little callback there, guys. Oh wait, more Talon 4. This is a pretty long music track. Is it just gonna go on indefinitely? Well, obviously not, but I mean, let's say I select to keep going. Is it just going to end? It's almost sounding Zelda-like there. Oh wait, no, I think it's finally looped. I suppose the next mission is Super Metroid. Or playing this game again. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I am kind of curious to see that gallery, though. So, what are my options? A milestone of item completion. Oh! There's art in the gallery, huh? Chozo memories? Wait, what? Oh, I see. It's going to form a complete picture? A memory of what? Are these going to explain what the Chozo were doing on SR388? I think they were. Oh man, I really wish I could see these now. I guess if I get enough items, I will. And look at those things. Those are more of the things that got that rhinoceros grasshopper. Well, you see, the Chozo did create the Metroids for a reason. That's a story for another time. Really, how many of these pictures did I get? You think I opened up a single entire image? Probably not. But here are the Metroids devouring those... well, they're called the X-parasites. And so, I suppose this one depicts the Metroids going after the Chozo now, right? Perhaps the X-parasites were very, very deep underground, and the Chozo on SR388 only encountered them after they dug down a certain amount. I expect that may be the case. And then, after that is when they contacted the Zebus Chozo, and they created the Metroids. This is making more sense now. Well, in any case, Samus, we got a friend. Although we're gonna have to go hand him over to the Galactic Federation before too long here. See you around.